Sometimes the biggest obstacle to your dreams is taking the first step. This story will show you how a small step can lead to big change. Watch till the end. Nathan was always the kind of guy who played it safe. He worked a regular office job, lived in a quiet neighborhood, and had a small group of close friends. There was comfort in his routine, and for many years it was enough for him. But lately something started bothering him, a feeling that came up whenever he had time to think. He was 32 years old, and in all that time, Nathan had never taken a big risk. Yes, he had moved to a new city for work a few years ago, but that felt like a safe decision. He had never chased his real dreams, like opening a bakery, traveling the world, or writing a book. Every time he thought about doing something big, doubts would fill his mind. What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if it's too late? One night, Nathan was scrolling through social media when he saw a post from his high school friend Lila. She had a picture of herself standing in front of a crowd with a microphone. The caption said, "First public speaking event done. Never thought I could do it. It always seems impossible until it's done." Nathan stared at the post, feeling a little excited. Lila used to be as shy as he was back in high school. She was the type of person who would blush when called on in class, and she hated performing in front of others. And now here she was, on a stage, speaking to an audience. He closed his laptop and felt a strong desire to do something like that too. What if I could do it? What if I could step out of my comfort zone just like Lila did? But the doubts quickly came back. What if no one cared? What if he failed badly? The next morning, Nathan sat at his kitchen table, staring at a blank piece of paper. His dreams, starting a bakery, writing a book, traveling the world, felt far away. He picked up his pen and started writing, his hands shaking a little as he wrote. The first step. He wrote about all the fears that held him back, the fears that kept him stuck in his safe routine. But then, in the middle of the page, he realized something. He didn't need to take a giant leap right away. He didn't need to open a bakery or write a whole book today. He just needed to take the first step. Nathan closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and made a decision. He would stop doubting himself. He would take one small action toward his dreams every day, no matter how small it seemed. He wasn't going to let fear stop him anymore. That afternoon, he signed up for a writing class. The idea of writing in front of strangers scared him, but he pushed the doubt aside and clicked submit. It wasn't a huge step, but it was the first step. The next few weeks were filled with uncomfortable moments, writing stories he wasn't proud of, sharing them with classmates, and getting feedback. But over time, he got better. His stories improved. He learned how to ignore the voice of doubt that used to feel so strong. Then one day, Nathan realized something. The impossible wasn't impossible anymore. What once seemed like a giant mountain was now just a small hill. He wasn't perfect. He didn't have all the answers, but he was on his way. A few months later, Nathan's first short story was published in an online magazine. It wasn't the novel he had dreamed of, but it was proof to himself that he could do more than just dream. The fear didn't go away completely, but now when it showed up, Nathan knew exactly what to do. He took another step, and another. In the end, the journey wasn't about getting rid of the fear. It was about learning how to keep moving forward, even with the fear. It always seems impossible until it's done. And the first step, no matter how small, was all it took to get started.